Energy. The ability to do work. It comes in different forms: thermal, electrical, kinetic, chemical, radiant. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can, however, be transferred. In Orlando City Stadium, energy, fueled by passion, moves from the stands to the field in the form of support. Interconnected, terrace to team, player to player. Energy transferred to one will be felt by all. This year, in their first scrimmage, the Lions will be tested against the 2018 Supporters Shield winning New York Red Bulls. On one end of the field is goalkeeper Luis Robles, who has been with the Red Bulls since 2012. On the other end is goalkeeper Brian Rowe, who has been on trial with Orlando City since Tuesday.
Yeah, it's always tough coming in late because you usually miss that first week of hard fitness. So everyone's looking at you like, oh, I see that you got to miss all the fun stuff we got to do. So to be able to go out there in that first game against the Red Bulls, not having played a game in a while, a little nerves, but it was a good group we had, and being able to have a shutout and leave that half was nice, and it just kind of reaffirmed, all right, I'm where I want to be, and it's something to keep building on.
I thought, first half, 45 minutes, it was great to see the understanding. I think the transition moments we need to be a little bit brighter. And then I thought the kids' second half, when you look at we've got the two boys out of the academy and then the three from college, it was fantastic to see them getting some minutes. So again, I think the understanding and the experience that they're getting, I think, is very valuable to us as a football club.
I thought we worked hard. I thought we looked good in getting together as a team and still kind of getting to know each other. We had a good shape, and we kind of are still learning the philosophies and how we want to play and learning ourselves as, what's our identity, and I thought overall we came together pretty well. I think the whole team, everybody from the top to the bottom, put everything they had, and we're leaving here fit, we're leaving here strong. We got a good team culture, a good base, and excited to keep moving forward.
In their third week of preseason, the Lions head home, swapping out their 2-a-day training sessions with 2-a-week scrimmages.
Now, listen, it's really, really important this. We can't ever in the season, starting from here, ever go down the road of, well, what they should have done is this. As a defender, the rest of the team are going to make mistakes and expect you to put the fire out. Our job is just to stop the ball going in there. Anything else that happens, that's what they've done, we'll make sure we put that out. And likewise, when the ball goes in the net at the end, and they've had 5 passes in that half and we've not touched the ball, we'll get the credit for that as well. Come on! When we're attacking there, go tight. Good lad. Well done, nice, well done. Well worked.
The man on the ball needs what? Options. In the first 30 minutes, it's free flowing. Everybody wants the ball, and the man has options. So understand what brings us to success and react. So what? It's a goal. So let's get on the ball, give the man options on the ball, and make sure when we have it, we've got quick play. You train the way you're trained. Kill teams. Let's go.
First. You. First. Go on. Second. Third. Good. Go and enjoy. Like you did in training the other day. Go and enjoy and pass the ball to each other. Okay? Good. Go and enjoy.
Developing talent has been the publicized headline of 2019. But behind the scenes, other headlines are being written.
The Orlando City Soccer Club introducing its newest player, international star Nani.
I just want to, first of all, it's a pleasure for me to speak first and introduce a player who doesn't need any introductions. Conquered the world in many different places, and now it's time to conquer America.
Orlando gave me a chance and the opportunity to have a new dream, to continue to believe I can perform at a high level, and they gave me the conditions to show my football to this big country. And in Orlando, I see the team, the club is growing up. They have a beautiful project in the future. They want to be a champion team, a team who compete to win. So that's why I was very, very excited to come and to join this project.
Looking forward for represent this club, this beautiful club, fighting together to win our goals.
Vas a ver a la cámara, dobla los brazos y nomás ves a la cámara por como 10 segundos. Intenso. ¿Sí? Sí.
This preseason, the club is playing host to Minnesota United, New England Revolution, and New York City FC in the inaugural Orlando City Invitational. The preseason tournament is an opportunity for the team to get valuable minutes against other teams in the league. Orlando City's first invitational game happens to be against the same opponent they'll face in their first regular season game, New York City FC. For City fans, it's an opportunity to see what their team has been working on and get a taste for the upcoming season.
Set the standard here. Get on the ball and join the game. Come on.
Awaken, encourage, defend, support. It's game day in Orlando. It's game time in the stadium.
I feel that we're building something special. And know that when I step on the field, I have all your backs. And I know when I go, you all have my back. But the only way this special feeling means anything is if we go out there and we work for each other and we win.
It is time. The teams have taken the field. The smoke has been unleashed from the wall. It's a full house at Orlando City Stadium. Orlando City returns to action. It's time to get down to business. 13 minutes in, New York City lead. 2-0 New York City in a game where Orlando City have dominated the ball. Mueller ready to line this one in. Really good set piece opportunity here in the 59th minute. Mueller steps up, whips it in, it goes through! Goal! Cash! Money! Mueller! Orlando City trying to get going. It's out to Nani, and a big roar for Nani as he gets a touch. Nani plays it Dwyer! Dwyer on a breakaway! Dwyer to the box, Dwyer shot! Cross! Touchdown!
We shouldn't have been 2-0 down, but we were. Sometimes that happens. But the reaction and the fight is exactly what we're looking for. We've got a real opportunity to do something really special this year. And that level of fight is exactly what we need. The quality will start to come through. Yeah? Really well done. Yeah.
For the second game of the season, the Lions hit the road to take on the Chicago Fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago.
For some MLS newcomers, the travel can come as a shock. To put it in perspective, Orlando City will travel the same distance round trip to Chicago as some Premier League teams will travel over the course of an entire season. And then there's the weather. The last time it snowed in Orlando was 1977. In Chicago, it was last night.
Nani floats it forward for Dwyer. Dwyer gets in! Dwyer scores! A shocker in the back for Chicago! Launching it in there, Sapong! CJ Sapong has tied it!
The Chicago game, we felt as if we'd put ourselves in a great chance and a great opportunity to get 3 points. I think we looked at it and, you know, on the balance of play, when you look at it, they were a little unlucky not to score in the first 10 minutes. There's a couple of good chances that on another day they could have perhaps taken. But I think our expectations of ourselves is when we're winning at that stage to try to see it out. So we spoke a lot about it. We had a lot of reflection then when we came in at the start of the following week to say, okay, look, here's some aspects of our play that maybe we could have managed differently. And the most pleasing thing with New York was we felt as if that the things that we'd spoken about and how to manage the game in the final stages, we did a really good job in New York. I felt as if there was a lot more understanding of how to manage the game out.
Shatkowski, the man from the far side. This ball deflected and a save made by Rowe. Hall with speed takes it into the 18. Saved by Robles, who came off his line. Dwyer marked by Parker. This ball played to the near side. Coutinho service. This ball gets through and a shot. They score. It's Sasha Klesh's back at Red Bull Arena. Shatkowski to the far post. Dwyer is there! Oh, that was close. And that's all. The final whistle blows. And a celebration for Orlando City. At Red Bull Arena, they hold on.
I think the biggest thing for us that we wanted and felt there was a desperate need to change was the culture and the mentality. I think that was something that we've spent a lot of time building the culture from the onset of pre-season. And I think for us, what we want to make sure is that this team's identity is based off what we've shown. For us, when we look at the group of players that we have, we look at the performances that we've had, we've been really pleased. You know, the Montreal game was the one where we felt, okay, well, look, we've not hit the level. And And I think you take that out of the mix. We've been really encouraged and pleased by the level of the performances.
Bring the same level of intensity, the same commitment, and today is our day.